Hey everyone, Leo with the Dreaming Tree, and welcome to the assembly video for our doggy bag. Cute little freebie. We have a cat bag that we released ages ago. It was probably during our first year. Finally following it up with a cute little doggy bag, which I have in front of me. So you should have all of your pieces cut out, just like I do here. And we're going to start off by actually putting together the main structure, which is this piece here. It's one piece. And I've already pre-folded everything at the score marks, which you should do as well. Now there's this little V shape down here. It's kind of like I guess it's like a triangle. I wouldn't worry too much about trying to get those folded like completely. It's not that big of a deal. All we need to do is close it up, and then when we kind of squish it together, just make sure that you fold these vertical ones here and you'll be fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on this tab here to close it up. This is going to be very quick, and I'm going to make sure to get plenty of glue on there. You don't want to overdo it, but just enough to where we can take and spread that glue out. I'm using my fingers here. You can obviously use a scrap piece of paper, a little brush, or whatever tool you want to use. I'm actually going to put this down flat, and then take the other side and make sure this is flat too. And you can literally just pop it right on there and it should match up perfectly, like so. Okay, press that down. Give it a few seconds to set, just like that. You can fold it over the other way as well. And press down, and there you go. And the bag's actually gonna close like this. So the dog's head is actually the little flap that closes, which is pretty cool, I think. All right, so next, we're gonna close up the bottom. What we're gonna do is take these two little, almost squares, I think they're pretty much rectangles, and we're gonna close them up like this. So, this is a little different than what we're used to, but I think all you need to do is just throw a little bit of glue right around here, along the very edge, like so. Okay, you can kind of dab that a little bit, spread it out if you'd like, and then pop that down. And I'm actually going to grab a dowel and press down on those little tabs in there, just like that. And then what we can do is take and put glue on this tab here. I'm going to throw a little bit of glue right out to the very edge as well, like so. And then we can go ahead and close it up, just like that. And just press that down. Again, if you can get your hand in there, by all means do it. I don't want to ruin the bag, so I'm just going to use a dowel to push down on that. Okay, make sure you go all the way across as well. And that's what your bottom should look like. Should turn out nice and flush. Okay, and you can see how we're going to fold it. And we're actually going to keep this thing closed using some Velcro dots, which I will go over here in just a moment. But in the meantime, so again, this is the front of the box, or the little bag. Okay, the face is going to go here, but we do need to add our little collar and the little chest of the dog. Okay, so we've got these two pieces here that are going to go on top of each other. This is where the little collar is going to go. So you can apply your glue to this piece. We'll go ahead and put our glue on this entire piece, and we just want to match it up with the existing shadow layer that's already there. Now, as you can probably tell, I did put some ink on the collar and the little body portion here as well. Okay, so we've got that put together. Now, I've got a little tag, and we're doing, I've got this is, I think, honeycomb, I think is the color, and that's going on some gold foil. We want to pop that on there nice and centered, so that you have a very thin but even border all the way around. Okay, be careful not to put too much glue on there if you're using foil, because it will kind of squirt out and potentially blemish your foil. If you're using standard paper, I don't think you really have much to worry about. Then we'll throw some glue on the back of this piece, and as you can probably imagine, it's going to go right here. Now this little circle here, perfect for like a print and cut. If you want to customize it with the doggie's name, you could definitely do that. Okay, there we go. That's gonna go on just like that. And then this is gonna get glued on flush at the bottom, and then obviously we want these two sides to line up with the side of the bag. Okay, so we are gonna apply glue to this entire section, or this entire piece, I should say. Make sure you get that glue all the way out to the edge of the collar and around the perimeter of the body. I'm sure that you guys all have friends that own dogs, or even, doesn't even matter actually. This would be great for a child that loves dogs, or even one of your friends that loves dogs if you want to get them something cute, either for them or for the dog. What a great little way to present a gift. Okay, so that's gonna go on like that. And now, I'm gonna close this up. Okay, so that's looking like that. Now you'll notice that we have two little circles here. Okay, and those are gonna be for the eyes. Now, what I wanna do real quick, just to make life easier for me, is I'm gonna grab my little Velcro dots here, and hopefully I have some scissors. Well, I don't, so I'm gonna be crazy, and I'm just gonna use a razor blade. My scissors are actually over at the craft table over there. And for some reason, I only ended up with half of the Velcro dot, so I'm gonna try that one more time. I'm just gonna cut this whole strip. These are great. They're about, I'd say, just about 1/4 of an inch. I think I found them on Amazon, and they're perfect for little projects like this. So what I'm gonna do is take the backing off of one side, like that, and it's gonna close. I'm gonna actually probably put it on the tongue, just because it kind of hangs down. And then we'll take the backing off the other half. The backing on that is kind of sticky. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to get off. You gotta maybe hold it down. There we go. Okay, and then as we close it, the other half of it will kind of find its place naturally. So it wants to go right there. It's gonna stick to the paper, and you can hear it. There it goes. Okay, so that's where our Velcro is gonna go. And now, while we finish up the face, you can actually keep this nice and closed. Okay, or if you don't want to do it that way, you can absolutely just put it down on your surface like this, and we can do it this way. Either way, okay? So first things first, put the eyeballs in place, and just put a little bit of glue on one of the white circles, and then find the little markers there to help you identify where it goes. So there's one. And we'll do the next one. And pop that into the other circle. And then that way, Doggie's face will look nice and symmetrical. Now we also have a set of ears. Now obviously, you can see how those go on. Not much to it. There's the little shadow element for the ear there on one side, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So grab your glue, and let's get that in place. Okay. Just like that. Just match it up with the shadow element there, like so. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. It's a pretty quick little project, which is nice because, you know, I mean, you're looking for something to present a gift in, and that's much better than trying to go out and find something, that's for sure. Especially with the cost of gas these days. I'm going to be saying that for a while, I'm sure. There we go. Okay. The eyeball, or the actual inside of the eyes, we'll put those together in a minute. I don't want to do it just yet, but we do want to put the little mouth together. Okay, this is the backmost section. We're going to put this on top. Okay, obviously we don't want to put any glue on the actual cutouts, so work your way around the cutouts. Okay, just like that. I think my glue is hitting a little dry section in there, and it's not coming out as well as it should, but that's okay. All right, so that section is going on first, and let me just get some of this out of here to get it flowing again. There we go. And next we're going to put this is AC Straw, I believe is the color. You can see all the colors that I used for this project in the PDF file that's included with your download, or you can also look on the supply list section on our website. Okay, so this is going on right here. Obviously, you just want to match it up with the shadow layer, and then the little cutouts there should show the lighter pink color that's all the way in the back layer. And then, of course, we have a little nose. Now, take a look at it because you'll see that if you rotate it certain ways, it doesn't look symmetrical. So make sure that when you glue it down, it should be wider than it is tall, like so. And that's going to go right there at the top. And just match that up nicely. And there we go. Okay, so don't worry about the eyeballs just yet. And you can kind of see here, obviously the tongue is going to go right at the bottom. And then we do have some little markers here to help you with the positioning of this so it's centered and it's not off like that. Okay, so use that, definitely use that as a guide. And let's get some glue on this entire piece. I suppose you could even pop dot this to give it a little bit of dimension. It's already pretty dimensional, so I'm not really going to worry about it, but definitely an option if you want to do that. Okay, make sure you match it up with that little part at the bottom. There we go. Okay, let's close it up. Okay, he definitely looks a little strange without the eyeballs in place, but we're gonna fix that in just a second. Now, I didn't use the solid scoreline version, but we do include a solid scoreline version. Sometimes these are not the best looking, so you can also take a little dowel and just kind of flatten them out, and it'll look great. Okay, so now it's just a matter of putting the eyeballs in place, and we want to, I guess you can kind of do it however you want. But you'll notice that there's two circles on here, okay? And what we want is the larger circle to be kind of at the top at about, what would that be? That is 90, so about 45 degrees, okay? And just throw a few little dots on the back of this. It's not a very big piece, so you don't need to cake the glue on there. Just go easy. And just make sure that you get that nice and centered on that circle. There we go, almost, much better. And we'll do the same thing with the other one, and that is going to do it. Again, just remember that little piece in the center on the collar, on the little tag, you can customize that if you want. If you're familiar with how to do a print and cut, or even you can use a pen tool to write on that in your cutting software with your cutting machine. And try to keep the two larger circles at the same angle, just so that it looks consistent. But there you have it. Okay, so there's our little doggy bag, very cute, perfect for a gift card, a small toy, or again, if you're giving this to a child for a birthday, obviously will fit a gift card as well. Small gift, necklace, you know, this thing is about, it measures about 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide, so very good size. But anyway, super cute, super fast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please take a moment, visit us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. While you're there, ring that bell so that you can get notifications anytime we release a new product, whether it be paid or free, as well as getting notifications for our live videos. And if you make this, I'd love to see it, and so would the rest of our community. So head over to your Facebook and do a search for Dreaming Tree Group, or you can type in this little URL that you see here across the bottom of your screen. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I look forward to crafting with you again. Hey, thanks for crafting along with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out some of our other videos, and also please consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to visit our site and check out our free SVG section, where we have over 140 free SVG files complete with assembly videos. I look forward to crafting with you soon.